this week's episode of Boruto, Kawaki's Covered Blown. I thought it was pretty funny. Definitely one of the more funnier episodes in this arc, given the fact that right off the bat we just go straight to the action with the cosplay section. I thought it was completely hilarious, especially with the three of them portraying the three Sanin. And the thing about the three Sanin, they are really cool, but the one that stands out the most, in my opinion, is with the Orochimaru. And with the Orochimaru, with the amount of impact he had on the show, it's kind of hilarious that in this anime he has such a troll meme side of things, especially given how he was so surprised when those guys were trying to get his autograph, and now there's people, children actually portraying Orochimaru, portraying his role, his presence in the whole show, in the play. I mean, it was just a sight to behold. I really wish that he would actually appear. He would actually appear as a guest in the play to see how these people are actually playing his role. I think it would actually be incredibly funny to see. Cause I wouldn't be surprised if Tsunade would actually try to watch it, but I wish Orochimaru would at least hear about it or just wonder what the hell they're doing. What the hell are you doing with my image? Because I mean, Orochimaru's image is very important to him, and the thing about Orochimaru, he's just very cool. He's just not the type. He's not the type to joke around. And seeing that his image is being used to joke around and play, I think it's very it's very ironic and funny. But beyond that, the role of Minato being passed on to his granddaughter Himawari, I think it is. I mean, I think we all saw that coming, but I think it was pretty funny given that the fact that, I mean, she makes a very good damn impersonation of Minato, for obvious reasons. And I wouldn't be surprised if she actually managed to learn the Rasengan, or at the very least attempt to try to learn it. Cause I think she could, given the fact that she already had a lot of potential with the Byakugan. I mean, and she's very young. I mean, she's still in the academy, and when you're still in the academy and you're able to use the Byakugan to a decent extent already, I do think it is possible for her to learn the Rasengan if the writer had decided to go that route. But Kawaki. Kawaki Kawaki presence, it was the one that stood out the most to me. The fact that he was playing the Slug of all people, because the Slug, I mean, she's cool, right? But like the fact, like I would have never thought that Kawaki he would be fine with it. Because before, Kawaki would have said, "Hell no, I'm not playing no damn Slug," because he doesn't realize the importance that Slug has done in the show. I mean, he just thinks it's just a normal Slug, obviously. But the fact that he's actually willing to go along with it, it's just so funny seeing how dejected he is to play the role of a seemingly normal ass Slug, and for him to actually mess up so badly that he tried to give Himawari a headband, even though you're in a public space with children. I thought it was pretty funny because the whole point of the mission is to make sure that no one knows that you're Shinobi and to protect Kai. And for him to almost messed up just like that easily is insane to me. And not only that, the fact that Iki, a child of all things, actually almost caught him, that is insane to me. The fact that he actually applauded with that girl to try to get the scoop of the century. And for Iki, he was honestly pretty funny to me. He honestly reminded me of Kid Naruto, especially with Kid Naruto. With Kid Naruto, I can't remember if it was the first or second episode, but the first 5 episodes, Naruto literally transformed as Sasuke to discredit him to Sakura. He literally tried to make Sakura's image of Sasuke that damn low to go down the shithole, so she could think of Naruto in a better light of Sasuke. And that was being seen here with Iki. Iki is so damn jealous of Kawaki. That's actually funny. It's only funny the length he is trying to make this man seem bad to Kai. And for that, it's just so hilarious how much he is a simp for Kai. And speaking with Kai, it is kind of sad that she is, at the end of the day, she is a princess. At the end of the day, she is going to have to go back to her home country. But I will have to make an argument for that. The thing is, I honestly, and I honestly think that she's going to give up the throne. I honestly think that the father is going to disown her, not in the mean type of way, but for her own benefit, so that she can live a shinobi. Well, she can live the academy life. I do think that she's actually gonna stay in Konoha. I really don't get the sense that she's gonna just leave the village forever. I mean, I just don't see that happening because it would be very heartbreaking to see her just leave the village and they never really hear from her again. That would honestly be pretty depressing to me. I genuinely do see her staying in the academy, or at least having a more prominent role in the future. And the thing during this play, the fact that Osoka actually managed to save Kawaki's ass, I think it was actually pretty hilarious because when you have to have a kid save you from being expelled from your own mission, it just again, it's just so funny how much they are both Ahsoka and Eki are committed to achieving their own goals. And the thing with Ahsoka, it kind of gave me a weird vibe. How with Ahsoka, it does seem like Ahsoka actually has a crush on Kawaki after Kawaki saved her from the previous episode. So it's just kind of funny to me how she's actually starting to portray more of a nice girl type personality, especially to Kawaki. And it's just kind of crazy because I don't think Kawaki really noticed because Kawaki never really experienced love in his life before, or at least they never showed it. But I genuinely just don't think he never experienced love before, so he doesn't know the signs are he pretty dense, and it's just hilarious to me that he couldn't pick up on Ahsoka's feelings, and the fact that literally the last segment of the episode is focused on these random people actually trying to kill Kai. Like the fact that you have to kill the princess just to have her brother to see the throne, it's kind of crazy to me. You are willing to kill a whole child just for the brother to see the throne. Like I genuinely do think that instead of her dying, obviously, I do think that she's just not going to be eligible for the throne anymore. I mean, okay, I wouldn't mind that. I think it would honestly be more so in her benefit. I just don't think it would be ideal for her to be able to be a princess because she doesn't even seem like she wants to be a princess all that badly because she can't really be herself all that much. She usually is not able to socialize with people as much when she's on princess time. So I do think in the future that something is going to happen where some event is going to happen that occurs her to quit the throne. That's just my 2 cents though. Let me know your thoughts on this episode as a whole. Let me know what you think of Eki's exception with Kai. Let me know what you think of Kawaki almost blowing up his whole entire cover. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.